So I know I just recorded a slow and steady video, and this I had to change the view. I had to change the location because I have the same thing on, same day, same time, whatever. But I just want to say how amazing my story on nature will never change. Like, I'm just so fascinated, so amused, so admired, enamored. I feel so euphoric. I feel so at peace. I feel so filled, so full, so open, so free when I'm in nature. Like, nature, I heard this in a song one time, and the guy said that nature was God's gift to the world. He either said nature was God's gift to the world, or nature was God's God. Yeah, I think he said nature was God's gift to the world. I don't know, but I do agree with that. I feel like nature is the greatest teacher and God is the greatest artist. And when I look at what he created, and just I look at the world as like a canvas. So look at the world as like a canvas and see all the details. It's like I be so at loss for words, because from afar it looks so beautiful, but the closer you get, the more beautiful it is. And I feel like God really loves us because, number one, trees are black women. I feel like trees are reincarnated black women, because every time I look at a tree, I see a black woman. I see a black afro. Like, I said this before in a video, but it's like trees, okay? And then the further you are away from them, they look so beautiful. But the closer you get, the more beautiful, the more detail. And I'm like, yo, he took so much time. And that's the same way I feel about us. The further you are, you have some opinions. You may judge a book by its cover. You may come up with your own way of viewing this person, like your own perception of this person. And then the closer you get, there's a possibility of that person to be beautiful, or for that person to be cruel. I don't want to say, I feel like everybody has beauty within, though. And you can always find a piece of beauty within God's creations. But the closer you get, the more you get to know somebody, the more you get to lean in, you get to understand them, you get to figure them out, you get to understand their ways of living, the reason why they move the way that they move, the reason why they navigate in the world the way that they do. And that's the same thing with nature. I don't know. I just felt like making another video speaking on nature, speaking on my love for nature. Nature really has helped me in so many ways. Nature has given me so much courage in my journey. On my depression journey, nature was one of the things that brought me out. I had to pray to God and ask him for something to give me the strength to keep going, and just something to remind me that this shit will not last forever. And one day I just started to pay attention more. I started to pay attention to the trees more. I started to be more intentional, and I would sit outside. I would speak to the trees. I've always been the type of person, my imagination is very vivid and very full, and I've always seen a deeper meaning to trees and a deeper meaning to the world. But my appreciation became more thick in my time of need, and God gave me the strength to come out of that, because I just started to look at the trees as I looked at life. I started to look at the trees and nature. I started to look at the plants and see how they all respected their seasons. They respected the fact that they have to drop their leaves at one point. They respect the fact that they have to bloom again. They respect and they wither the storm. In that same way, I feel like we should work towards getting to that stage, because life is not easy. But when you have reminders and you pay attention and you can see the beauty in the things that seem little, but they're really so big, that's when I feel like you've won. Or that's when I feel like you'll be at peace, because when you go through those scary stages, or those sad stages, or those depressive stages, the best feeling ever is knowing that you can get out of it because you've been through it already and you know what to do to get yourself out of it. So I know for me, going in nature will help me to feel better. Journaling will help me to feel better. Eating cleaner will help me to feel better. And just living a more intentional life will help me to, feel better. And that's why the goal is to live an intentional life every single day, so that it doesn't have to only be when I'm feeling down, And living an intentional life every single day does not mean that I'm not going to go have a piece of chocolate cake at 12 a.m. if I feel like it, because I'm intentionally giving myself what I love and what I deserve at that time. Okay? So don't take it. Don't switch around my words and make it seem like when I say be intentional, I'm saying be intentional about what you eat and only eat clean and only think positive and only know it's okay to not be okay. I know that y'all see me put that post up, and I hope that y'all hear me say that, because I want to be the person that you could look at and say, yeah, all right, she's an optimistic person, and she tries to, be optimistic in situations and see the better, the brighter side of things. But she's also the person that will break down. She'll get vulnerable. She'll be transparent. She'll tell you, she'll share her hardships because she understands that shit is not forever. And she understands that positivity is also not forever. The same way we want and we pray for negativity to pass, the same way positivity has to pass. And negative times have to happen for you to appreciate the positive times. So it's really just balance, ebb and flow, yin and yang, good and evil. I feel like we need all of it for life to go around. Do I like when evil, sad things happen? No. But if it was only positive, I feel like we would be in a toxic place as well. So these are just my thoughts of the day. I feel like I should start doing this more. Thoughts of the day. I wanna post. I think I'm gonna post this video. I'm gonna post this video like probably now, and then I'll post, or today I should say, and then I'll post the other video probably tomorrow, or probably tomorrow. So I'm gonna have on the same sweater. Don't come for me. Okay. So I love y'all, and have a blessed day. Try to see the brighter things in life today. Also appreciate the bad moments, because like I said, without them, the good moments really mean nothing, because you don't get to hold it to any weight. I can't believe I've been talking for 8 minutes, but that's how I be. When I'm outside in nature or by the water, my mouth be running more than it usually running. Y'all know my mouth be running, so let me wrap it up. Love y'all.